I am Chalfant, and this is Chalfant TV. When you can learn in context two separate things about somebody and then bring those together in your perspective about them, I feel like you get to know them a lot more too. What's up everybody, I'm Chalfant and welcome to Chalfant TV. Go ahead and crush that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so that you are alerted when new videos pop up. Today I'm going to be watching a documentary by another reactor, and this is called The Life Story of Kim Taehyung, or V, from BTS. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my Life Stories series, a look into the life story of K-pop idols, looking into their journey and how they got to where they are now. Vocalist, actor, photographer, V of BTS. But before we learned of his many talents, he had to work hard to get to this point. This is the life story of Kim Taehyung. Kim Taehyung, born December 30th, 1995, in Daegu, South Korea, known as V, is a South Korean singer, songwriter, record producer, and actor. He is a member of the South Korean boy band BTS. V was born into a family of farmers. His parents were really busy, so for almost half of his life, his grandmother helped raise him. He is the oldest of three with a younger brother and sister. V has actually said that he always thought he would be a farmer like his family.
I found that interesting that, well, they say there's no official photos, but BTS is so protective of their families, and I would say rightfully so, based on the number of haters and aunties, and protecting his family is probably really important.
He stated, quote, "I used to think I would be a farmer since I grew up in a village. I didn't really have any friends that had visions for the future," end quote.
That reminds me of that song that he wrote with RM, Inner Child, where I wonder if he specifically said that in that quote, like, I had no visions of what it would be like. And that really, for me, speaks to that song. And it's also interesting to be at a point where I can watch a documentary and point it to a song that I've heard. So I feel like times are changing.
V first aspired to be a professional singer in elementary school, and eventually began taking saxophone lessons in early middle school as a means of pursuing the career. V began playing the saxophone in the 12th grade. His father, who is also his role model, supported his dream, telling him that a singer should at least learn to play one instrument.
You should comment below with a link to that video, if there is a link to that video of him playing the saxophone. I'd be really interested to see that.
Led V to playing the saxophone. V initially became a trainee for Big Hit Entertainment after passing an audition in Daegu. His audition story is a really interesting one. When he was in the 9th grade, he followed a friend who was auditioning, but he himself did not plan to audition. He just wanted to go as company. He did not plan on auditioning because his parents did not allow it, but a member of the rookie development team saw him there and advised him to audition. In that moment, they called his parents, they got their permission, and he auditioned.
I didn't realize he was in 9th grade. There's already a lot of pressure about auditioning for anything, and I imagine as a 14 or 15-year-old, I know the ages are different in Korea, so in America, that's what I'm envisioning, this very young kid doing that. And there's so much stress that can come around that, but when you're asked in the moment, like, you almost don't have time to be stressed or nervous, which is interesting.
Learned that he was the only one who passed the auditions from Daegu. It was meant to be. Wow. He started his career at the Korean Arts High School in Seoul, where he graduated alongside groupmate Jimin in 2014. V is currently enrolled in the Global Cyber University alongside BTS members RM, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, and Jungkook. V was known as the hidden member of BTS, meaning no one knew of him until the BTS debut trailer video came out and people saw his name included with the other members. People started asking, who is V? No one knew about him. He was considered Big Hit's secret weapon. Although no one knew of V, we do see V make a cameo in Joe Kwan's I'm the One music video before his actual debut, but no one predicted he was going to be a member of BTS. On June 2013, V made his debut as a member of BTS with their debut album Too Cool for School.
Looks so young.
He was first credited as composer in The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, where he co-wrote and co-produced the song Hold Me Tight. He also contributed to writing lyrics for the song Fun Boys. For the song Run, V's melody was used with Jungkook's original lyrics for the next album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2. He then did the same for his solo single Stigma from the album Wings, which charted at 26 on the Gaon Music Chart and 10 on the Billboard World Digital Singles Chart. In 2016, during BTS's third muster, V shared with ARMY that his grandmother had passed away recently. Her passing was during BTS's promotions for Blood, Sweat and Tears. It was a really hard time for me. May she rest in peace. In May 2018, his second solo song, Singularity, was released as the trailer for BTS's album Love Yourself Tear. A month after its release, The Guardian added Singularity to its top 50 songs for the month of June 2018 playlist. Billboard included it in their critics list of the top 50 BTS songs at number 28. Overall, Singularity was generally well received by critics and as a result was mentioned on several year-end Critics' Choice lists. The New York Times ranked it 20th on its list of the 65 best songs of 2018. LA Times pop music critic Michael Wood named it the 4th best and most replay-worthy song of 2018. Guardian music critic Laura Snapes included it as one of her favorite tracks in their Best Music of 2018 albums and tracks list. On October 24th, V became one of the youngest recipients of the prestigious 5th class Hwagwon Order of Cultural Merit Medal, awarded to him by the President of South Korea, along with the other members of BTS for their role in the spread of Korean culture. On June 14th, 2019, V, together with fellow BTS member J-Hope, collaborated with Zara Larsson on a song called A Brand New Day for a soundtrack album of their mobile game BTS World. V has also released unofficially a cover of Someone Like You by Adele, which he received a lot of attention for. In 2015, V along with bandmate RM were cast in an episode for the variety show Hello Counselor. In 2016, he also participated in Celebrity Bromance. In 2016, V made his acting debut with a supporting role in the historical drama Hwarang the Poet Warrior Youth under his real name. He also collaborated with fellow BTS member Jin for the Hwarang soundtrack on the song Even If I Die, It's You. On June 8, 2017, he released 4 O'Clock, a song he co-produced with fellow BTS member RM to celebrate BTS's 4th anniversary. On January 30th, 2019, V released his first full solo track outside of BTS, titled Scenery. The ballad song was written and composed by V, who also photographed the cover artwork. It broke SoundCloud records for reaching 100 million streams from...
In my reaction to Scenery, I was wondering if he had actually taken that picture in a mirror.
20 million in over 14 days, the shortest time for the platform. Over the course of the 2 weeks, Scenery broke the daily streaming record 9 times, setting the record at 11 million streams in one day. The song received generally favorable reviews following its release, with particular praise directed to the nostalgic and sentimental qualities of the lyrics, which were equated to a diary entry. V is known as a social butterfly. He can make friends anywhere he goes. He is not shy, and in fact, his bandmate Jungkook has shared that V was the member that helped him a lot in coming out of his shell and being less shy. V is also a photographer and painter. He regularly shares with ARMY photos he's taken of a variety of things. Many of the artwork for BTS members' covers are photos taken by him. He has shared his paintings as well.
Wow.
When photographer painter V shows up, you can refer to him as Vante,
I was wondering.
a nickname he gave himself after combining V and Ante Bazim, his favorite photographer, and V and Van Gogh, the famous artist. V is a baritone, and his voice has been praised for being so unique. And just like the other members of BTS, he has had a positive impact in the music industry. V is also the member of BTS who created the term I Purple You, which is a connection between BTS and ARMY. During their third muster, V said, "Do you know what purple means? It's the last of the rainbow colors."
Let me know what muster means. I've heard it before and I see it in the description of videos, but I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Purple means I will love and trust you for a long time.
My beloved ARMY, I had a great time today with you all. We were able to get so much love and attention because of your support. You said that our song cheer you up, but for us, ARMY's cheerful voice is the biggest happiness and blessing. ARMY, I purple you.
The future is bright for Taehyung, and I'm sure his life story will continue to be as fruitful as it has been. Thank you for watching and listening.
So I'm feeling like I'm learning a lot more about V, and it's great to be able to get to know him more, but also to venture out from the music piece a little bit, because when you can learn in context two separate things about somebody and then bring those together in your perspective about them, I feel like you get to know them a lot more too. And as you may know, this is part 2 of a 3-part series where I dive into documentaries about him. And the next video is going to be a documentary that was released on Christmas. So it's somewhat of a new video, and I'm excited to share that with you. Go ahead and crush that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so that you are alerted when new videos pop up. Thanks for joining me. I am Chalfant, and this is Chalfant TV. And as Jimin says, you nice, keep going.